We gotta tie it back to Sam Altman will be remembered as an amazingly ambitious narrator of words for AI, robot taxes, efficiency dividend, right to AI. So this comes from OpenAI. So we get like, they go from hilarious propaganda acquisition to a report out this morning from another outlet that they freaking pay and hire, and they have disclaimers about how they're like influenced by OpenAI. Oh, Osama tells me that he feels such urgency about the power of coming AI models that OpenAI is unveiling a new deal for superintelligence, ideas to wake up DC. He says AI will soon be so mind-bending that we need a new social contract. Be careful here, people. New social contract. Hey, government, do our regulatory capture bullshit. And then are these people massive shareholders of that fucking WorldCoin thing? Just scan your eyeballs right here to prove you're human. Sign up for your fucking government commie UBI. Fuck this. What is it? It's commie bullshit. No to all of this. If you want people paid, pay them dividends yourself. You have all this money. Why did we start OpenAgents? Episode 1 of our series. It was the day after Sam Altman said at Dev Day 2023, we're going to do a GPT marketplace because we think agents are the future. Here's our first version of agents.
What year was that?
November of 2023, wow. Episode 1 of our 220 episode series. This is episode 220, by the way. But you click here, there's our repo. And what did they say? They said, we're going to do revenue sharing. And I said in episode 1, like, they're going to half-ass that. There's no freaking way they're going to do what they should do, which is contributors to agents, contributors to anything relevant here, any workflow that someone's paying for, the contributor should get a share of revenue. So fast forward, how many people has OpenAI paid revenue share to? Zero. They paid 0. How many have we paid to? 30. But look, infinity % more than OpenAI, error divided by 0 more than OpenAI. So you have the money, you could pay dividends. And so a big theme of OpenAgents, and I'll touch on one topic, and then we'll start wrapping this up.
That's interesting.
Go to episode 200. This is our sort of like master plan, kind of like what all we're doing here, and we're building this big agent network.
It's all in the open too. I mean, you got to respect that.
And the problem is that there's been just too much shit. So we're gonna make a podcast. We're gonna like start touching on these topics a little bit more bluntly. But like everyone's freaking out about labor displacement, blah blah blah. Okay, so what's going on here? You've got deflation plus dividends. So deflation is like technology makes things better. Life gets cheaper at the same time. More people can earn from the network's ongoing activity. But deflation, the benefits of deflation should be broadly distributed to the people, right? But if you have a company that's passing the benefits only to their own shareholders, and they're making their like freaking like overseas sheiks super wealthy, but you're not seeing any of that productivity. Maybe your agent makes you a little bit more productive, but like, and then the benefits of that deflation are not trickled down through society because we have inflation and your money's being devalued. So we're saying that the missing piece here is dividends. You have to take AI workloads and you pay people Bitcoin. Like this is the only solution to all these labor problems and like job loss is fucking pay people Bitcoin. So this is a big theme of our podcast. And if we need a more serious name for the podcast, I was thinking call it like pay me Bitcoin. Pay me Bitcoin. Pay me Bitcoin. Can we pay you Bitcoin? Okay. Does this make sense?
No, this makes a ton of sense. I think you're exactly right on the pay the dividends part because no one really sees where just the work that has to be done in order for things to move forward. And I think people are underestimating that the workforce part about this. And I feel like with what OpenAgents is doing, it's a little bit more focused on paying the actual end user for what they're contributing to the network, which it's how it should be.
In conclusion, so yeah, just imagine like the billions and billions and billions of dollars of spend on compute for inference and training. Just imagine like a bunch of that, most of it goes out to actual plebs, you.
This is really early too. I mean, that's the thing I think that most people don't realize is that you're literally getting in on the ground running. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like imagine if you were there at the inception of something like the Bitcoin network starting out. This could potentially be that all over again. Yeah,
it's the kind of like appeal that like shitcoiners will make to pump their token, except we're Bitcoiners. There's no token.
Right.
The token is called Bitcoin. If you're an accredited investor, you may reach out to invest in. Okay, so let's close on this note. A lot of people on Twitter talk about like, what's your moat as a company and who's going to be investable, blah, blah, blah. Let's tell you about the moat of OpenAgents, which is like interesting because we're building on open protocols and open source. So it's like it takes a little bit of thinking, but we've been thinking about this for 3 years. So here's what we've come up with. What's your moat? Our moat is dominant network effect, where contributors of compute, but then also data, labor, liquidity, risk, verification, participate primarily in our open ecosystem because they get paid the most Bitcoin. We strongly doubt anyone is going to get humans and agents paid more Bitcoin than us. And even if we do bait other players into paying you even more Bitcoin, hey, good for you, good for us anyways. Which means we have no reason not to call our shots here, sharing alpha in all of our 220 videos, telling you precisely all the epic shit we're building. You are incentivized strongly to help us because you'll get paid the most. We're not worried about anybody copy-pasting our software or copycatting the ideas, which is inevitable anyways. But because the value's in the networks can't be copied. The biggest and best network can only form on, anchored, or adjacent to the most neutral, open, permissionless network, which is called Bitcoin. We're just building the agentic infrastructure around that, interoperable with everyone else who's also building the Bitcoin stack. So we're launching our GPUtopia-style Bitcoin for Compute network next week, aka you'll be able to go to OpenAgents.com. You'll see this little landing page. You'll click this button. You'll feed this to an agent. What should happen, and if there's a bug, please tell us about it, but like what should happen is your agent's like, you're now online. Here's your Bitcoin wallet, and then you're just counting your sats. And you're going to see in these little dashboards that we put up here how your compute is used in training runs. And then we'll just figure out how to make that better and better and better until we're running circles and beating the shit out of these companies that have raised 200,000 times more money than us, but not for long.
Bullish. Share the YouTube.
The YouTube. Did we fix the typo here? Refresh. Open Agents. There we go. One word. All right, so we're going to ramp up our social. We got 2 subscribers. 2. Who wants to be the 3rd?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Car, thanks so much. Final words to you. What do we think?
I think what you're doing is beyond next level. I mean, we've been watching you doing this from the very beginning in 21, 22. Everything you've said that you were going to do has come to fruition. And if I'm somebody who's looking at this right now, it's like, who's the guy that's actually calling his shots and then executing on those shots? And you're like one of the few founders that I know doing this in AI that's actually doing that.
I paid him way less than $100 million to say that. Very good. We're building it.
It's true though. It's true, and all the proof of work's out there. It's not like you can't. There's no one that can take that away from you.
We do have a lot of videos on our Wikipedia here. Okay, it's happening. Open Agents layers on Bitcoin, based here in Austin. We're hiring. See our website and stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
Stay tuned for the Propaganda podcast.